This is nice. I like how this feels, y'all. If you're a wash and go girly, baby, this is probably what you should anticipate. Not much. Bounce and be free. I don't know. This one is a hard one. Yo no sé, girl. Yo no sé. Okay. Hey neighbors, and welcome back to the Curls and Commentary channel. You saw the title and the girl is very excited about today's video because we have two major things happening. First and foremost, I'm gonna be trying the pattern curl gel for the very first time with you guys, my family, my community, okay? Give y'all what my thoughts are on this in real time. And then secondly, I'm gonna be doing a style battle between Braid Out and Twist Out, okay? Now, fun fact, I'm typically not the type to do half of my head one way and half of my head the other because I like when my hair looks cohesive and it looks the same. But I feel like this is worth the investment because twist outs have been my rider, you know what I mean, for so long. But I feel like braid outs could be the thing for me, right? Shoot, I'm even thinking about doing a flat twist out with you guys. I'm gonna have to do some tutorial videos and stuff like that. Watch something in the background and make sure I'm doing it right. But long story long, babes, I really want to figure out what for me in this new season. So on both sides of my head, when I'm braiding on this side or twisting on this side, I'm gonna twist and braid more loosely than I typically do, but for different reasons. So I'm gonna be braiding a little bit more loosely because the takedown of braids is like really a little bit higher than my tolerance threshold. Like I don't be having the patience to take out the braids, especially because the hair dries, it shrinks up on itself and it gets really, really tight, right? And I already braid pretty tight. So it's kind of making the takedown process a little bit more tedious than the girl's trying to commit to, okay? But now for the twists, I am going to be twisting a little bit more loosely because I noticed that when my twists are very, very wound tight and there's a lot of torsion in the hair, it does not really stretch with the Rev Air. So I'm gonna see if changing up my technique, twisting a little bit more loosely and not like twirling the hair underneath so much helps me out. And then hopefully, babes, the pattern gel doesn't flake because I was getting a little bit of that xanthan gummy type of feeling. But anyway, babes, let's go ahead and get started. We're already, a couple minutes in and we have lots to talk about and to discuss. So first things first, this has water, glycerin, cetyl alcohol, aloe leaf juice, coconut oil, BTMS, and then it gets into some proteins and amino acids and stuff like that. So potentially red flag. But let's go ahead and get started, babe. Without further ado, let's put some in the hands. Ooh, I like that it's like that creamy, because you guys know I like creamy products, I like milky products. Definitely feels slippery. And we're just gonna put it on the hair. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. I like how this feels, y'all. Okay. And I do feel, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I feel like my hair kind of smoothed out a little bit. All right. I need to fix my face, but I can't help it. All right, I'm gonna apply a little bit more. Now this is a sample size, babe. If I run out, I might have to call Donna. Going in with my brush. Now the test, the true test. Can I detangle with this and save a little time? Nice. Guys, really quick, I am so impressed because the conditioner cocktail I used today was one that I put a body butter in. I literally had a body butter, like half of it, and I hadn't used it, and I think I mentioned it in a previous video as well, but it had water, glycerin, cetyl alcohol, shea butter, like it had a lot of stuff. I'm like, this sounds like I could put it in conditioner. And I mixed it into my Curlsmith double cream deep quencher, my Paul Mitchell. It felt good. So y'all, that feels amazing. Now I don't know what the braids and twists and all of that's gonna look like now. Don't get me to lying. But as far as bubble section is concerned, it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this process for my entire head, wherein I add some gel to a decent size section, rake it through, brush it, and then put it into a bubble section. But I did have a couple things I wanted to say while I was going through this section. I do feel like there's a difference between products you can detangle with and products that make it easier to detangle. And I honestly think that this is a product that's making it easier for me to detangle. Now, typically, if I want to detangle my hair with the Pattern Moisture Milk, I would just do it straight out of the shower. You know, like I would just do it while my hair is wet or whatever. And don't get me wrong, I've obviously been able to do it because that's how I did it for so long. But I do feel like this gel made it easier for me to like work through my hair. It has a nice slip and like a creaminess to it, but it doesn't feel too heavy, and that's really nice. Now, another thing that I'll say is if you are somebody who was eyeing the Pattern Curl Gel for a wash and go and you have type 4 hair, I will give you a quick little texture shot in just a moment so you can get an idea of how it might perform. Now that we've thoroughly detangled, here's what the hair is looking like. If you're a wash and go girly baby, this is probably what you should anticipate. Not much, okay? Unless you like your hair super big and fluffy. You see I have a little bit I probably could get, but it's definitely like creamy, foamy, probably gonna have to shingle. Now, I know I'm going a little backwards because I have not gotten into the claims or any of that. We're gonna get into that later when I'm ready to style. But as y'all see, it's a little bit of a journey getting through the head of hair. So I'm just taking my grand old time. But one thing I do know is that this product, when I read online, like on the website, it has a lower, I think it had higher moisture and lower definition than the Curl Custard. Okay, y'all, my hair's fully detangled and that took me about 40 minutes. I stopped and talked to you guys a little bit. Usually it takes me 35 minutes to detangle my entire head and apply the product and put it into bubble section. So 5 extra minutes is not too bad. Let's go ahead and see how much it feels like I have left. I actually have a decent amount left. I feel like it's probably down here though, you know what I mean? Like used up really. Next time I use it, I'll probably have to go in with another product, but this is what it's looking like. I do feel like it's seeping in, and I will say with some stylers, I noticed that I feel like I need to go in with the bonnet dryer to work some magic and like help it set in. Like that Design Essentials curling cream, I needed to like put the bonnet dryer on for a little bit. But this one, I feel like it's optional, but I'm still gonna do it because I like how the bonnet dryer just kind of helps. It feels like it kind of helps to close my cuticles, especially if I just do it for like 5 minutes. When I get into that 10-15 minutes under the bonnet dryer in the plastic cap, it's a little too long because it kind of opens my cuticles too much. But I found a sweet spot and I'm happy with it. So that's what I'm about to do for about 5 to 7 minutes. And I've also found that my styling process with bonnet drying for a few minutes in between is a great timeout. Oh my goodness. It is a great timeout when I've been styling for 35-40 minutes straight. I can have a sip of water, I can turn on a YouTube video, I can clean my hair tools a little bit, and then get back into the action. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna put the bonnet dryer on 5 minutes or so, and then I'll be back and it's time to start this battle. We back. Let's see what this hair is looking like. Ooh, yeah, see? That white has now faded. That bit of foaminess is gone. And now we just have juicy hair ready to be twisted, braided up. Let's finally talk about the claims and all that, girl, because clearly I've been so focused on other stuff. So this is the Pattern Curl Gel, very cutesy, very demure. And it says it's formulated for curlies, coilies, and tight textures when your curls want to bounce and be free. Okay, we are free indeed. That's the word. Suggested use: apply on wet hair for wash and goes, braids and twist outs, or on damp or dry hair for a slick look. So I'm glad that they mentioned braid or twist outs finally, but they recommend this for wash and goes, which y'all saw if I was gonna do it for wash and go, we was gonna be on shaky territory. Bounce and be free. We're gonna let the hair bounce and be free. So that's that. And like I said, I'm gonna try not to over twirl, but it's hard, y'all. Okay, so I'm just loosening my grip. So I'm doing the same technique, I'm just loosening my grip. Usually when I twist, y'all, I'm twisting way up high. I'm twisting like with my fingers, like right here. But I'm dropping them because I'm trying to be a changed woman, okay? I'm trying to be a changed woman. It's hard. But I really don't want to be fighting with my rev hair and having to raise the tension when, you know, I could just change my technique. So now when I get to the end, I separated the two sections and I've also combed them. But I'm going in with my Softy grease, Mr. Softy on my ends, and now I'm just gonna twirl. That's it, y'all. I don't know how to feel about it. But we're gonna do a braid on the other side. All right, here we go. Loosening my grip. All right. And I think I am gonna use my brush. This feels so weird. When I get toward the end, I'm gonna just take 2 of the 3 sections and twist. Same thing, I'm going to comb this out. Add a little bit of Mr. Softy to my ends and then finish twisting it up. So we got a twist on this side, we got a braid on this side. That's it for now. I'll be back when I get to the front. We'll do the last couple sections together. Y'all pray my strength. What's up, you guys? Your girl is back to do the last 2 sections. And I have to say, I am not convinced. This doesn't really feel like much on the hair as I'm styling and everything. Obviously, I see it, I feel it, but it doesn't seem like it's really packing any kind of impression. We're just gonna focus on this and we're gonna do a generous amount, because who's trying to get set up for the okie doke? Not me, baby, not me. So at least I can get some definition on the top layers if the bottom layers disappoint me. We'll see if the curl gel winds up being something I would like to repurchase. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm about to sit under my bonnet dryer for a little bit, and then I'll be back to talk takedown and all that stuff once my hair is dry. See y'all in the next clip. What's up, y'all? We back. Time to take down the hair, and I feel cute right now. I do feel cute right now, so that's a good sign. Looking forward to seeing how the braids come out versus how the twists come out. Either way, it feels good. It is slightly elongated, especially in the back compared to the twists. So that's the twists. That's the braids. I'm gonna put this hair up and then we're gonna stretch the first section as a family. What's up, y'all? Voiceover Junie has entered the chat, and yes, I did decide to skip the footage of me taking down my braids and twists. Baby, this video has crept its little way up to almost 30 minutes. Who's trying to edit all that, girl? I don't know, but I was like, listen, I'll take back any seconds I can. Just know that the process was pretty smooth. Let's get into it. Okay, so boom. We have first section twists. These stayed together. And I also didn't get as much stretch in these 2 pieces than I did in this one. And then on this side, it seems like the braids, I like that more, but more on that later. The braid pieces really just kind of became wavy. You can see that there's some separation, but ooh, I'm excited. So I'm gonna go ahead, do my entire head, and I'll be back to do the comparison before I separate. Y'all, this is getting very interesting. Very interesting. So, the girl is big. As you can see, I stretched the twist side. We have more of a clump situation going on at this stage. You can see where the individual twists are still pretty much just separated into two. And then the braid side is, you know, those 3 strands. So it appears to be more voluminous and then slightly longer. And now we begin to separate. Because I am going for more of a uniform look in this season and want to maintain some definition, I am not going to over separate. And as I'm doing this, guys, remember I did not go in with mousse back here. This is just pure curl gel and the grease on my ends. But that was the twist side. Overall, pretty easy. Now, what I will say is, because the braids are already pretty separate and the hair just already was kind of ready for me, it's really no effort. The braids came out more quickly. The braid side got pretty voluminous pretty quickly, all right? The twist side got a little bit of a mismatch stretch. We're gonna worry about that later, but you can see more definition over here for sure. Hey guys, I am back with the final look, and surprisingly, I did not think it would be this close. I honestly thought that the braid out would eat up the twist outside, but y'all, I don't know. I honestly think, I think the twist outside might have won this one. I do feel in general, this product has a dull finish on my hair. I have seen my hair look more shiny. And I also think that based off of how my hair kind of looked throughout my head, I don't think that the Frizz Patrol really made a difference. My hands do feel moisturized, and I do feel a slight tackiness, which the gel does have. If you just rub the gel in your hands, clean hands, and just rub it, and then do this, there's that little tacky kind of almost, you get these little gummy balls sort of thing. It does have that effect, and I kind of feel a little bit of that on the finish of my hair, regardless of the Frizz Patrol versus non-Frizz Patrol sections. But guys, and this is so funny because I thought my hair was gonna look like starkly different, and that was one of the reasons why I was like, oh, do I even want to do the battle? Do I just want to do a whole twist out and then a whole braid out? But I had a feeling I wouldn't have enough hair, a product left to do that, 2 separate styles. But I don't know. Either way, I do like it. I feel like it is me, you know. I feel like it's the fluff, it's the volume, it is the balance of definition that I like. But yeah, it is closer than I thought. It's closer than I thought. Like, I'm gonna spin it around so you guys can see just full braid outside, full twist side, and then I'll maybe do the back. But ooh, I don't know. This one is a hard one. Yo no sé, girl. Yo no sé. Okay, so boom. This is the braids. Braid out, braid out, braid out. And then this is the twists. Twist out, twist out, twist out. Now let's see the back. And we're back to the front. Y'all, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Like, I like both. I do feel like I got a little bit more of a frizz type, like a little bit more bounce carefree, but they look pretty though. It looks pretty on the braid side, but the twists, I think a little bit maybe more clumped, maybe more weight on the twist side. Girl, I don't know. Couldn't tell you, child. Couldn't tell you. I like both sides. I like them both of them. So this is so funny because I thought that this was going to settle the internal conflict that I was having about should I just go strictly braid outs, strictly twist outs, but girl, I don't know. Because when I think about throughout the process, right? Twists are absolutely easier to knock out and like to do, okay? But they actually took longer to stretch with the Rev Air. The braids, once I took the braids out, even though they took longer to take out than the twists, they just stretched really quickly, easy, and they were also faster to separate. So it was like faster to stretch and faster to separate. The twist side was faster to put in and faster to take down. So I think it really just depends on the mood that I'm in. Maybe if it's a wash day that I just feel like being quick in and out, do the twists. When it's a wash day that I'm like, you know what? Baby, I just looked at my wrist, I got time today kind of feeling. If I'm in that kind of mood, maybe I'll do the braid out because I know I can chill in the takedown. I have some pluses and minuses. But either way, let's kind of finalize my thoughts about the product itself. The curl gel, I do not think would be a rebuy for me. It's nothing special in my opinion. Now, while I do really enjoy the slip, the creaminess, the application, I'm not a big fan of how dull my hair looks, and I've seen my hair look more shiny with other products. Now, the other thing that I'll say is this product really reminds me of the Sweet Honey Hair Milk from TGIN. And if you saw that Strands of Faith Intense Moisture Treatment video, that hair was shining. It was fried, dilated to the side. And I used that Sweet Honey Hair Milk and the Frizz Patrol. I feel like I got more shine, a little bit more definition. Now, mind you, it was a braid out, so we'd really be comparing this side, not this side. But I still think that this hair looks great, but that hair with the Sweet Honey Hair Milk looked better. And even though this has a creamier, a little bit more moisturizing application than the Sweet Honey Hair Milk, I still feel like they both had the slip, they both had the glide, and the Sweet Honey Hair Milk probably wins because it's a pump and I don't have to completely clean my hands and everything every time I want to go in with it, because with this I need to like wipe my hands off to be able to squeeze. So I do think if you're somebody who likes a little bit more of a moisturized, fluffy kind of twist out, braid out situation, girl, you might be in good territory. I definitely think that maybe reinforcing with a hard holding mousse could help. Frizz Patrol has a decent hold. I used a lot, as you guys saw, but once again, it didn't make that much of a difference. It really didn't make that much of a difference. The back of my hair, which is more dense than the front, has just as much definition without the mousse. So that's really your call. Now, if you're somebody who wants to do a wash and go, proceed cautiously, girl, because I have no clue. Y'all saw what the wash and go potential was on my end, and I think it was low, okay? Last comment would be, if I had to just say name-wise how I feel about this, I think twisting or braiding custard might make more sense. Curl gel doesn't really fit, at least for me as a coily girl. I think a curly girl, maybe this, like, you know, if you're a curly girl and this was just kind of for type 3 hair, then curl gel I think makes sense. If you're somebody who just does the wash and go, you scrunch your hair to dry it and all that kind of stuff, you diffuse. But this honestly feels like if they marketed it as a twisting or braiding glaze or custard or something like that, I'd be like, okay, and I wouldn't have been surprised at the results. But it doesn't give gel. It doesn't give gel to me. It doesn't give gel. It gives some sort of moisture milk, twisting milk, etc. So anyway, y'all, shout out to me getting a free sample. Not the free sample, but the travel size, the mini size, because there's no more commitment. Hey neighbors, it is the end of day 2, and I wanted to wrap up this video with my final thoughts, okay? So first and foremost, as you can see, this is what the hair is giving. I really feel like the fro is froing. This is a very great quality fro, even with the little fuzzies in it, okay? That's just curl life. Y'all already know how we do. But I just feel like the shape looks good. I love the bounce, movement. I like the frizz. I really just think this is a classic, great looking fro, period. Now, with that being said, I consulted with Buki and Bess, all right? My husband is Buki and my best friend is Bess, and they both agree that the twist out side gave more definition on day one, and it gave a little bit more of that roundness. Now, obviously you guys can see my fro has sort of evened out, but what I will say is about 45 minutes after I wrapped filming, went outside, got a little sunshine on the skin, the twist outside pretty much shrunk up to this. And the braid outside was still elongated. So it took longer for it to kind of go with gravity. And I had this mismatched looking fro for, you know, the first kind of 6-7 hours. Now, when it got to the last night, you know, end of day one, my braids kind of started to come up a little bit, but for low humidity, nice breeziness, all the stuff, for my twist outside to just kind of shrink up pretty much within an hour after stretching, I wasn't really feeling that, even though I did like the shape. So they both agreed they felt like it had more definition on the twist outside, a little bit more round shape, etc. And they agreed that the braid outside had a little bit more elongation, but less definition, more of like a tasteful volume and fluff, which you can probably, you know, tell have a little bit more frizzing and webbing and things like that. But they both also liked the ends of the braids more. Like it looks more curly rather than the twist side. And so now that we are at the end of day two, you can see my twist outside has maintained more definition than the braid outside. And that's consistent through the different layers. And even just looking at it, I think you can see that there's more uniformity on the twist outside than the braid outside. But I think the braid outside might have a little bit more volume. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, which brings me to the next sort of, I guess, chapter of this final thoughts. I'm actually surprised that my hair did not last as long. I really feel like if I did not add grease to my ends, I would be having the single strand knots, the tangling, the webbing, all the way through from root to tip. But because I have a little bit of grease that helped to reinforce the moisture on the ends, I'm only feeling that kind of dryness in the, you know, the shaft. But when I get to my ends, they still feel okay. All in all, I'm washing my hair tomorrow, guys, and I have not washed my hair on day 3 in a minute. Like, I don't feel like comfortable with this being a day 4, day 5, like take it a couple more days type of style. I really do think I would get single strand knots. Me washing my hair on Thursday, going into Sunday, and I'm feeling like, let's just wrap it up. Like, let's just go ahead and get in the shower, start again. That's a red flag pattern. But anyway, guys, please let me know down below which side is serving, okay, to you. What's your preference? What do you think fits a little bit better? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed, okay? Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know if you've used the pattern curl gel before. All the things. Are you a braid out girly? Are you a twist out girly? Are you a flat twist girly? Because I know that's entered the chat here, okay? All those things considered, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.